Welcome to day 12 of 100 days of breath. So just taking a moment to settle in and notice what you need to settle in. Maybe that's a glass of water. Maybe that's finding a comfy spot. Inviting you to take a seated position with something behind you, a chair for support, just to allow your body to be held. So getting comfortable, just arriving here. If this is the first video that you've caught, my name is Michelle. I'm a breathwork facilitator, and I am offering 100 days of breath. So the first 10 days was a different breath pattern. Now the next 10 days will be a different breath pattern. So it may feel good for you to start back at the beginning or just kind of see where you're at with this one. A loving reminder to always listen to your body. If at any time you want to come back to your natural breath, do so. It may feel good to add movement or sound. This is meant to be a really gentle, titrated experience. So titration is like little sips. So really honoring what feels good in your body and showing up for you. So I would love to know how you're arriving in this moment. How are you? Really, how are you? Just noticing how fast, when someone asks how you are, that we answer good. And in this moment, noticing and becoming aware that you are allowed to be in this space however you're arriving. Maybe you're arriving here after a really stressful day. Maybe your hamster wheel is spinning in your mind right now. Maybe you're feeling anxious. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed. Just allowing yourself to show up exactly as you are. Just noticing, no judgment. I'm just allowing that to be here. So taking a moment now and connecting with your physical body. So getting comfortable in your spot, in that seated position. And just scanning the body. And we're going to start at the top. So checking in with the face. Noticing that space in between the forehead. Is your face squinched? We can hold stress in between our eyes. So maybe taking a moment and just gently moving the eyebrows, gently moving the eyes back and forth, and giving that part of your body permission to soften. Checking in with your jaw, just noticing if it feels good to just gently move your jaw. Maybe your hands want to gently massage your jaw. Allowing your tongue to fall from the roof of your mouth. Just noticing if that's available for you in this moment. Maybe it feels good to just slightly have your mouth open. Checking in with your shoulders. Maybe it feels good to wiggle, stretch, taking what you need here. Checking in with your posture, feeling a pull at the crown of your head, and just noticing as you straighten your back, your chin slightly goes in. Checking in with your shoulders, maybe giving that part of your body permission to soften. So allowing your natural breath to flow. Checking in with your sit bones, maybe giving your hips a wiggle or a sway. Just landing right here. Scanning down your legs, checking in with your knees. Noticing if you'd like to make any adjustments. Just feeling so safe to take up space and get comfortable. Checking in with your feet. Wiggling your toes, rolling your ankles. Gently pushing your feet down. So our breath patterns this session are going to be, we're going to start with a sigh breath. So I'll just show you what the breath patterns are and then we'll get started. The sigh breath is in through the nose and sighing it out. So the exhale just falls from the body. Really flowing at your own pace with this one. So that is the sigh breath. We're going to do a couple halo breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And then we're going to move to a triactive breath. This is a 2-part inhale. So the invitation is to take the inhale from the mouth. I find it the most comfortable to purse my lips like I'm drinking through a straw. So it's going to look like this. The first inhale comes from the belly. The second inhale comes from the heart space. So maybe you just kind of want to practice this breath, just noticing how it feels. Belly, heart, and out. So loving reminder, flow at your own pace, allowing this moment to be easy, allowing this breath to be easy, and just noticing what feels good in your body and allowing that to be here. So checking back in, wiggling the toes, stretching, getting comfortable, and starting that sigh breath whenever you're ready. So breathing in through the nose, sighing it out. As you breathe in, lengthening the spine, sighing it out. Expanding the belly on the inhale. Allowing the shoulders to soften after that sigh. Just feeling the stress and the tension roll off your body on every exhale. Just softening a little bit more. Couple more sigh breaths. Maybe it feels good to connect with sound on the exhale. One more nice deep inhale. Lengthening the spine, sighing it out. Coming back to your natural breath. Wiggling your toes. Giving your body a sway or a stretch. Just landing right here, right now. Allowing this moment to be easy. Giving your belly a moment to soften and take up space. We're going to do a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just finding your own pace here. Just nice long exhale. Breathing in, expanding the belly, in through the nose. Slowly breathing out. That's it. Couple more nice deep breaths. Inhaling. Taking up space. Slowly breathing out. That's it. One more nice deep inhale through the nose. Lengthening the spine, expanding the belly. Slowly breathing out. Coming back to your natural breath. Maybe it feels good to stretch or roll your shoulders. Now we're going to do that 2-part inhale. So the invitation is to have this whole breath done through the mouth. Inhaling through the mouth as well. So one hand over the belly, one hand over the heart. If that feels good for you, your hands can also be on your lap. Just wherever's comfortable for you. So breathing in, filling up the lower belly, up into the heart, and out. Finding your flow, belly, heart, and out. Allowing your shoulders to soften on the exhale. Belly, heart. Just focusing on that breath, filling the lower belly, up into the heart, opening the shoulders, and out. Couple more rounds here, breathing into the belly, taking up space, filling up the heart, opening the shoulders, breathing out. One more. Coming back to your natural breath, wiggling your toes, wiggling your hips. Maybe it feels good to stretch or roll your shoulders. We're going to come back to a couple more sigh breaths. So really setting the intention that to allow the stress to leave your body with that exhale, allowing that sigh to be as gentle or as big as you need in this moment. So breathing in through the nose, just setting it all down just for this moment. You've got this. Couple more sigh breaths. That's it. One more deepest breath you've taken all day, filling the belly and setting it all down. Just noticing how this moment feels from when you started. Checking back in with your body. Noticing if you want to stretch or wiggle. Amazing. Thank you so much for taking a moment to connect with your breath, and we shall see you tomorrow.